Welcome to the lesson. My name is Mr. Malaki, and I want you to work with me as we tackle the most tested or examined questions in an exam. So enjoy the rest of the lesson, and may God bless you. So as we start, the largest island that we have in Africa is Madagascar. Madagascar is the largest island that we have in Africa. And as we know, Madagascar was colonized by the French, and the headquarters of Madagascar we have is Antananarivo. So the smallest country in Africa is Seychelles. Seychelles is also an island which was colonized by the British. And the smallest mainland country, because the question about is saying that the smallest country in Africa is Seychelles, and the smallest mainland country in Africa is Gambia. The largest country in Africa, of course, is Algeria, and the most populated country in Africa is Nigeria. The Great Rift Valley starts in Jordan, the Middle East, and ends at the port of Beira in Mozambique. And also we have the four branches of the Rift Valley, whereby we have the Ethiopian branch, we have the Eastern branch, the Western branch, and the Malawi branch down there. The narrow strip between Africa and Europe, is called the Strait of Gibraltar. The narrow strip between Africa and Europe is called Gibraltar. Rotation of the Earth causes day and night. Remember, these are some of the common questions that we expect in any paper in your life once you are a social studies learner or you are a history learner in high school. So rotation of the Earth causes day and night, and this is one of the effects of the rotation of the Earth. We have other effects like low and high tides, causes the rising and the setting of the sun. All those are effects of the rotation of the Earth. The daily changes in the atmosphere, this is what we call weather. The question number 7, the daily changes of atmosphere. This is what we call weather. And also we have what we call climate. We say that the climate, it is the average weather condition of a place given over a long period of time. If we can go back to question number 6, they were saying that the issue of rotation, and they ask what is the rotation of the Earth. This is the movement of the Earth on its own what we call axis, the movement of the Earth on its own axis, which takes 24 hours or one full day. Then we have revolution of the Earth. The definition of revolution of the Earth is that revolution, we say, is also the movement of the Earth around the sun on its own orbit. So under revolution of the Earth, we have the sun goes around the Earth. No, the Earth goes around the sun. The Earth goes around the sun because the sun does not move. It is the Earth that moves. The Earth is the planet number 3 that moves on its own orbit. And the rotation of the Earth rotates on its own axis. Next question number 9, they are asking what we call a hygrometer, and I want to show you a picture of how this hygrometer looks like. This is what I'm having. This is a hygrometer. We say that humidity refers to the amount of water vapor in the air. The instruments used to measure humidity is called hygrometer. So what is humidity? Amount of water vapor in the atmosphere. Hygrometer consists of the wet and dry bulb thermometers. Now the challenge comes when learners see the word thermometer. It is hygrometer, yes, of course, measures humidity, but learners, when they see the word thermometer, please, when this word is being mentioned, the wet bulb thermometer, the wet bulb and the dry bulb thermometer, those are hygrometers. You can even see how it is being drawn. It has what you call a muslin cloth. muslin cloth. It is a dry bulb thermometer or the wet bulb thermometer that contains what you call a muslin cloth. So the question was hygrometers and thermometers are kept in a Stevenson screen. Then now we were saying that hygrometer measures what you call humidity or the amount of water vapor in the atmosphere. Thermometers measures what you call the temperature. The sun is overhead at the Tropic of Capricorn in the month of December. Don't forget this one. In fact, I told us that we draw what you call long latitudes, not longitudes. These are latitudes that influences climate of a place. You can see what I've drawn. This is the equator. This is the equator, and this is the Tropic of Cancer, the Tropic of Capricorn. So we say the sun is overhead at the Tropic of Capricorn in which month? Capricorn in the month of December. Next question, the sun is overhead at the Tropic of Cancer in which month? The month of June. And also we say the sun is overhead at the equator in the month of March and September. So we have March and September. And that's why I all difficult learners that to draw the latitudes, whereby we say Jesus my Savior died. That in Tropic of Cancer we have the month of June, equator we have March and September, and December we have the Tropic of Capricorn. The main factor influencing vegetation and restoration in Africa, question number 13, is climate.